Started. All right. It should work now. Okay. Okay, it works. It works. All right, that was so weird. But I got it to work. I hope everyone's doing good. Sup my gay goats. And then Eel says, get in there, you nerd. I will. Just hold on a second. Just calm your tits. Let me find you. Howdy. Yeah, I hope you're doing good too, Zach. All right. Also, hello, Eel. How's it going? Wait, hold on. The sounds, like the sound setting on Discord's off. Hold on a second.
That's Eggman. I wonder what happened to Sonic.
Eggman. I wonder what happened to Sonic. All right. Output.
I'm finished.
Why is
Chaos
my output
defeated,
on
and
here?
now my
Hold
egg
on.
Carrier is ruined.
Talk, Eel.
I will destroy Station Square.
Hello, Eel.
Anyway.
Hello.
Hey, Eel. I was reading Umineko all day. I'm only on the first chapter. It's really good. Yeah, Doomer Eggman. Also, let me go ahead and like get my stream on the Patreon stream VC. I drew Umineko on stream, says Gek to Jackie. Also,
If that missile is launched,
all right.
Fire!
Well, shit. I think my YouTube stream's now good. Okay. Yeah, the YouTube stream's good now, I believe. So that's fine. I gotta love how Eggman wants to commit genocide just because he got owned.
No,
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, fuck, it's a dud. He's just like North Korea. He's just North Korea. Lord.
You might be right.
I better get to that missile before
Oh,
he
fuck, and then we
detonates.
have gonna go to one of the best stages ever.
Tails sounds very lax about getting to the missiles. He's like, oh no, I gotta get there.
Eggman! I wonder what happened to Sonic. But yeah,
Gotta get it before Eggman.
yeah, hopefully my computer's not gonna shut itself off again. That would be, I don't know.
Sonic!
That shit just aggravates me a little bit.
I've changed a lot since I started hanging with Sonic.
Oh, I can imagine.
But
Yeah.
I can't depend on him forever.
I can't
You have to
depend on
hit
him
your BS.
forever.
I know I can do this by myself. Okay, Eggman, bring it
Alright,
on.
Tails, I believe in you, man.
All hail Tails, heroes rise again.
You think you can keep up with me?
All Tails.
He's caught up.
Oh yeah, I get to do this shit.
Tails, wait for me.
I don't need a fucking spin dash. Oh, I didn't even get the jet anklet.
Tails, wait.
Honestly, I don't even need the jet anklet because he, like, just this shit. Like this.
Yo, there's a Twitch ad happening in a minute, so stay tuned, okay?
Oh no, I can just go up here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can just go up here. There we go. Yeah, just spin dash again. Whee! Ah. But I hope everyone here is doing pretty good, by the way. Like I said, sorry for the awkward start or just seeing the notifications popping up a bunch of times. Like I said, no! I should have got the jet anklet. I should have. I can't believe it.
You think you can keep up with me?
No, I'm gonna keep up with you, Robotnik.
He's caught up.
But yeah, so like,
Tails, wait
that's the
for me.
thing that kind of like is so aggravating because I hate having autism. I've been ranting about autism for like a good like week or so now, and it annoys the hell out of me because like I'll tell you what, okay? Let me tell you what about it. Like, I like to plan all my shit out just like any other person, but like for an autistic guy, like if something kind of just goes wrong, it becomes a little catastrophic, like way too catastrophic. And then like I get like in kind of in a panic state, because I'm gonna be real with you, whenever my stream just shut off by itself, I was kind of in a panic state. I was like, oh no. Like, is my power supply fucking up? Is it my cord, cable? What happened? What shut it off and stuff? And that shit just like bothered the hell out of me. And not gonna lie, I was gonna kind of cry a little bit too, but good thing that really wasn't the case, and I was able to kind of pick everything back up now. But if it does shut off, then I would know that's probably a power supply thing. All right. Oh, tells you're upside down.
At least it's not too expensive to fix if it was the case.
Oh, what's up?
At least it's not expensive to fix if it was the case.
Yeah, like I can get another power supply, no problem. It's just waiting. That's the only thing I hate. It's just waiting.
If you need crowdfund, you can always just self-fix your balls. Don't buy it.
Alright, and then I gotta fly up. No, over here. Yeah, I should have got the jet anklet. I forgot to get it. But as you can see, I don't really need it. I could just do this shit. And then like that. Yeah! Like it's so easy. It's easy. But yeah, like I said, I do apologize to everyone again with the multiple
That wasn't too bad.
the multiple like notifications and just like shutting off out of nowhere. But yeah, I hope everyone here is doing pretty good. I'm doing fine. I'm looking forward to the new storefront that I'm going to be opening up. Probably as soon as I get my samples for the prints that I have, because I can actually order like samples from there, right? And then, and if it looks good, then I'm definitely gonna launch it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be launching it for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna be opening up a merch store probably within the month.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
And there's a lot of cool stuff that I'm adding onto it too. I have made buttons. I made buttons for the actual like emotes that I have. So that's going to be really fun. So there's little, it's a 5-set thing too as well. So that's going to be fun. Made some shirts as well on top of having art prints that are 12 by 18. They're 12 by 18. Also, holy cow, Robotnik really does sound menacing. Yeah, he sounds a lot more scarier. Like, he sounds a lot more scarier to... Oh, shit. To, like, Tails than Sonic. Because for Sonic, he just sounds like a fucking dumbass. But here, it's like... Oh, God. He's actually the most horrific thing ever.
I forget, was this the game that Spax was kind of infamous for being obsessed with?
Yeah. Also...
I've been revisiting a lot of like the very strange like people that hated like the Sonic X era of Sonic, but I forgot this was the one that Spax had an issue with.
Yeah. Also, let me read the chat again. Forgiven. Also, hey Swag and Watch, long time no see. It's been a while. I hope you're doing pretty good, by the way. Do you still have that Jackass Team cabinet, by the way?
Who wants to buy it?
Also, Honker says hi RK, and then later Sonic Games undid tells his character growth and turned into a cowardly pushover. Yeah. Yeah, which is pretty aggravating. Because I liked his character development stuff for here. He was like, yeah, I might rely on like, you know, Sonic and stuff, but you know, I should be on my own independent like guy. And I'm like, I love that. Especially since he's more of the little brother type of written character. it just makes a lot of sense to have like that type of character. Like, what if a little brother plays this and then like has a big brother and then kind of has like a similar type of like relationship or view, right? I love that shit. I really do love that shit. Also, the thing is that the voice actors don't get... Oh shit. I thought I got hit for a second. Alright, let me do this. Come on. Stomp.
Get a load of head. Get a load of
But man, Dean Bristow is probably my favorite Eggman.
Yeah. Oh,
Especially after recent incidents.
alright, we got
Also,
it.
what, you don't wanna save your foreskin, Electros?
Alright, we got it.
Not save it. I'd rather keep it.
Alright,
Yeah,
so,
well, remember, that was part of what started it, was just him going off about fucking foreskin for some reason.
I did
let me go ahead and read the chat now. The thing is, that voice actors didn't get these scenes to work with, just the lines. Yeah, a lot of it is like out of context. So that's why you get like my favorite line from Tails going, "Eggman, I wonder what happened to Sonic." So that's why the game sounds off across the game. Yeah, it's like out of context. On top of the fact too that a lot of these voice actors aren't really voice actors. It's like their first gig, really. Because a lot of them came from theater, if I recall correctly. Because a lot of these voice actors here were like from theater. So having like a theater area versus something like a theater thing versus like how like you get a voice director and stuff, very different stuff.
Voice acting was also very, very like different as far as like you said, like voice act, like you weren't known as a voice actor back when this was coming out. You were literally known as an actor, and then you just moved on to a different medium.
Yeah, for sure. Also, let me go ahead and read. I see Black Feather Shadow as well. I got to see Swagga watching Shadow here.
Feather, we need to play. I've been learning Akatsuki.
If you can hear Blue as well. Also, let me read. So happy to see you streaming again. Hopefully you're recovering well. I am. I was a little worried at the start of the stream for two reasons. One, my PC shut off. I'm surprised my PC hasn't shut off yet. So far, it's all good. It's all good, but I'm gonna have to check that out, actually. Actually, while we're in the credits, I will actually look in my event viewer to see, like, what exactly happened. Because I think it was... somewhere.
But I will say though, bro, like, talking about Menacing Eggman, nobody has anything on Jim Cummings' Eggman from Sad AM, bro. That dude literally would go. Dude, that guy would literally go from fucking Winnie the Pooh to that.
Yeah. Also, let me read. Real Sonic says, "Hello, streamer. Hi, Sonic. I hope you're doing well." And also, Conquer said, and then they replaced the entire cast with 4 kids, 1 in Shadow the Hedgehog because Sonic X is popular. Yep. And, you know, Spax 3 and all that stuff. I have lots of stuff to say about Spax.
Hentai quills. Fucking hentai quills, bro.
Hentai
anyway,
quills.
Something else that I remembered, though, is, like, I was just watching Magic Mush's video about these guys, and apparently Spax back in the day, because there wasn't really a way to police, like, false flagging, apparently he was very, very, very bad about, like, spamming people with, like, takedown requests.
Oh, yeah, no. Let me read a couple of more,
Sorry.
No, you're good. Let me read a couple more, because I do have stuff to add on to it, because I was there. I was there. So, Krem says sup. Hello, Krem. I hope you're doing well. And also, Honkers said, and then they replaced the cast again, with the exception of Eggman for colors onwards. Yeah. And Blackfeather Shadow says, Blue, just let me know when, and we can be down for some games. Says Shadow. So, not.
Well, I'm back in competitive mode. Like, that's probably the biggest thing. I've gotten out of my, like, competitive funk since Frosty. So I'm actually a lot more positive while I'm playing right now, and I feel like I'm doing better because of it.
Yeah, and that's what matters. That's what matters the most. And then Long John Baldry Robotnik is genuinely goofy, but he did a good job as well. Also, Krem says, doing well, fighting bad depression, but at least I hit platinum in Street Fighter today, Lamau. Hey, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good, and I feel you on the fighting depression part as well. But I'm starting to figure things out about myself a lot more, too.
Welcome to the green hell of Street Fighter 6.
Having
You're
trouble
out of
finding
the-
friends,
you're out
so
of
you
the-
fight on the streets instead.
You're out of
Yeah.
the kiddie pool now. You're really playing Street Fighter 6 at that point. Get ready.
Yeah. My favorite... Got any plans for CEO? I think I mentioned this before. I won't be going to CEO, mostly because I'm going to EVO. Because that's expensive. Most of it is just flights and all that stuff. So I won't be going to CEO this year, sadly. Most likely next year, though. It's just I'm going to EVO, and I'm like... That's on my bucket list. Me and Peter kind of planned it for like 3 years. And this is like the year we can finally be able to go. Like, if travel wasn't so damn expensive, we were going to do both. But there's two problems. One is money, but the other one is Peter's vacation hours and days, and he just wants to be able to save those. And I'm like, that's understandable, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Well, there's always next year.
Just tell him to quit, forehead.
Yeah. I always tell people, just quit your job.
Exactly, dude. How do you think J1 did it? Wait, no, Hungry Box. No, remember, he literally fucking
Yeah,
quit,
he was an
quit
engineer.
everything. Yeah, he quit everything and became the GOAT.
Yeah, he was an engineer.
I love the thing I saw on Twitter with technicals is controversy, right?
Yeah.
Somebody pointed out that everybody that you can actually realistically like name in the Melee like community that's like GOAT tier, everybody else literally gave up all of their life prospects. And somebody said that Hungry Box's biggest accomplishment might not be being ranked number one with what people used to think was a mid tier. No, it's the fact that he's the only educated top.
Yeah,
top
he's the
player.
only one that actually has an education. That's true. Like, he has a degree and everything.
All these other guys wasting their time with a 10-year-old fighting game. 20-year-old now, rather.
So let me
They're
ahead and
still
read.
fighting.
Krem says, haha, yeah, I'm fucked, crying emoji. And Honker says, people were pissed that Ingrid is coming back to Street Fighter 6. It's funny. It was funny to see the reaction, the Ingrid reaction. I love the announcement trailer because I know who Kenny Omega is. And then and then I was like, Alex, oh, this is season 3. That's awesome. Also, let me read. I live close to Vegas, so hopefully I'll be able to go to EVO. I get to see you. Yeah, you better get over there because EVO's happening in like August 1st, so I get to see you and I'll punch you. Nah, I'm not gonna punch people. Feather says, well, make sure to drop by Paradise Arcade booth. I will. I'll do that. I'll definitely do that.
What's happening to
Because I'm definitely gonna be looking around for some controllers, probably.
Not only that, but like if you play traditional stick, they literally have emergency services to like mod in the parts you buy from them or help you try to like troubleshoot.
Yeah, it's
really
incredible.
cool. Oh, dude, there's also a guy that I think he was separate, but he was a Nintendo repair specialist for like Nintendo controllers.
Yeah.
And he was every year of Frosty I've gone since Ultimate, he will be there, and he's literally dressed as Jesus. And he calls himself Joy-Con Jesus, and I will never forget that.
Jesus. That's
Anytime
awesome.
somebody, but if you had an issue with your controller, he would just like whip out the fucking like screwdrivers and just have everything ready.
Yeah.
easy. Pieces flew up everywhere.
That's awesome. Also, so many Smash motherfuckers are either dumb or actually evil. Yeah, I mean that's kind of unfortunate. Like a good chunk of people. Like it's crazy. The thing that
yes,
gets me the most
2020.
is people trying to cancel M2K, and I'm like, that dude is like the least offensive person.
You should be able to get
I mean, let's be real. If they tried to cancel him, he wouldn't realize it anyway.
Yeah, he wouldn't even know. That's the funny part. Like he's
Well, no, like,
Brett,
didn't they
like-
try and he like to had him like an embarrassing like story about his medical history?
Yeah,
It did.
it was because there was like a there was a whole thing where it's like I think it was like Leffen or Esam or something. It's like one of those guys that were like trying to frame him of like nutting on Rena Chan's face or something, and then like
I wouldn't put it past fucking Leffen. Let's be real.
Yeah, it sounds like Leffen.
Yeah, don't give that fucker any credence. Don't say or. It's more than likely him.
Yeah. And then you have, and he had to like tell this story where he physically cannot like nut due to a botched circumcision. Like, and I'm like, that's a lot. That's
Bro,
a lot.
that story is fucking iconic though, because he tells you so matter of fact.
Yeah.
Like, that's what gets me about Mewtwo King, dude. That guy is fucking, like, if he's gonna tell you something, he will tell you in the most straight-laced way.
Yeah. Yeah, like, he's very, like, honest and real about that shit. Like, he's, like, he doesn't have any bullshit going on. He just, like, lets people know. Like, he just lets motherfuckers know, like, what's, like, happening or something. And a lot of stuff he says I end up disagreeing with, because I don't know, it's the autism thing, but I'm like, bro.
What, the hive mind?
Maybe it's the autism hive mind. Also, it's over here. Yeah, like that. It's the autism hive mind for sure. But
everybody's connected together like the Borg.
also, let me read. Let me go ahead and read more. I'll be working at Evo because I don't want to pay 300 for a ticket. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all, for sure, seriously. But I'll see you though. I'm curious how far I'm gonna go because I did well with CEO last year. I don't think I'm gonna do that great though, due to, well, a lot of people, competition and stuff like that, huge like amounts of people and whatnot. So I'm keeping my expectations like realistic, right? On top of it though, it's just a new area that I'm not familiar with. Autism. And then let me go ahead and like read. Let me go ahead and read. Man, fighting game hits different with a bowl of popcorn, man. I always love it. Yeah, no, it's real. It's my comfort. It's gonna sound weird. Fighting games is like my comfort.
I'm gonna be real. I completely forgot we were streaming tonight.
That's all good.
You were just in the mod text, in the mod chat, just by yourself for like a whole half hour.
But yeah, no,
I didn't even notice because I was busy working on shit.
But yeah, no, the what's it called? But yeah, no, fighting games like a comfort genre for me, really. Also, Esam, Esam, a bald ass bitch who lost his hairline by burning his follicles with his hatred. Yeah, I still can't get over the one time where Low Tier God said the funniest fucking thing.
Bro, I just want a picture of Esam and Mewtwo King side by side, and then it just says, "Which way, Western man?"
Which way, Western man? Also, dude, I was there when that first happened. Seeing him so distressed was depressing. Yeah, no, Rutabaga. I remember. You want to hear one thing that happened with Mewtwo King years ago that was also very depressing to see? There was. So Mewtwo King was online dating someone at the time or something. But I'll just say, long story short, it was a catfish, right? And what happened is that the catfish died,
so stay tuned, okay?
in big quotation marks, by the way. And he was very open and depressed of like how much he's hurting because of that situation, right? And seeing him tweeting and talking about it, him being upset to where he was just going to like not like just disqualify himself and drop out of the tournament that he's at, right? And it was really sad. How we found out it was a catfish is that I was actually on a thread, a 4chan thread on on one of those tournaments, and that's kind of when we found out that Mewtwo King was going through a really rough patch about it. And then we fucking investigation mode engaged, and we found out this is a fake person. That person was trolling. And then Mewtwo King went from like super depressed to, I'll be fine, guys. And I think he top 8'd as well, like, after that. And I'm like, right on, Jason, come on.
And that's the way of how RK saved Mewtwo King.
God, I wish that were me. I wish.
You said I thought it was you for a moment.
Yeah, no, it was a bunch of...
He refers to 4chan as a collective, like, hive
You're
mind.
telling me it like literally that shit is a hive mind. Like
I mean, I know he talks about it like that, but like he said he still said like he was part of that hive mind.
Like you can't send Pitbull to fucking Alaska without some kind of bullshit like that.
Also, let me read, because we have 2 shadows here actually. Also, MDR Studios. I always like the music for this stage. Yeah, the outside area in the daytime for the speed highway. It's really comfy. It's a very comfy like music for sure, and just environment in general. Okay, there we go.
This song is so good, it needs to be modded into Balatro.
Yeah. Also, let me go ahead and read more. Funny thing about also, hold on, let me fight these guys real quick. Also, let me read the YouTube chat first, because there's a ad happening on Twitch. So let me just do that real quick. So Max says, "Oh sweet, you're back. Hi once again." Hello. Like I said, my PC just shut itself off. It shut itself off, but it hadn't shut itself off again yet. So hopefully I hope it's just a one-off thing. Maybe it's like the cable being weird or whatever, right? Hopefully that's kind of what it is.
Okay, that's great. Sorry.
Oh, are you talking about the redeem? Because I did see you redeeming the thing.
Yeah. Please activate Windows.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, kind of jump in here, grab that, like so.
Kind of like it kind of makes me remember that whole thing from like what was like that video from Linus Tech Tips where he explained that he keeps like spoofing Windows to save money.
Yeah.
And he's just like, why do I do this?
Also,
because fuck it, I don't care.
Also, MDR Studios. Yeah, no, here she is. It's the lady that does the moaning sounds when you go next to her. It's the cow lady. Also,
Las Vegas landmark.
Yep. And let me read more too as well. Actually, let me read Shadows. Funny thing about trades, about a year ago, my best friend did an electrician trade that you would think he'll get in. Nope, nobody wants him. He ended up doing security guard instead. And I thought an electrician were in high demand, and there's a shit ton of nepotism in the trades. And that's the reason why I'd rather do a warehouse job instead of wasting amount of good money. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Also, which barrel was it, or is it just this spring? Boing, boing. But yeah, no, top 8ing after that, though, it's actually really fucking insane. Because, like, I'm a very emotional person, and I'm actually starting to figure myself out a lot more over time. Hold on, are you next to the... Is it near the Sonic statue? It's not beeping. It's beeping fast. Oh, it's an enemy. Okay.
I love Krakatoa so much.
Oh yeah, Krakakawa. I've been seeing a lot of his development with his stream, and I'm gonna be real with you. How his stream aesthetic looks, he kind of just reminds. He looks like someone I would see from an indie game. I don't know why. That stream layout looks like an indie game.
He just showed his new mod for his Zerg streams, and what it does the strive combo counter, but in the foreground, and it gets larger every hit.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Where in the world am I?
Like I love how he does this shit. It's really cool.
Like seeing him have the Balatro Zerg thing at Frosty was really cool, because dude, he was sitting there fucking programming almost the whole time people were trying it out, and he was sitting there going like, yeah, this isn't gonna work unless you have 2 monitors like this.
Yeah. Also, let me read, you talk about power cables, RK. Let me remind one time I had my computer flicker, and then when I checked why, I found out the power plug was melting in the socket. God, that kind of reminded me... that reminded me of the fucking, oh god, since I'm going to Evo like in like less than a month, or like about a month and a half, like I remember the times where there was like news broke out of like the USB cables are melting inside of the console, and I'm like, huh? Excuse me?
Okay.
I remember that. Cause the cable wouldn't handle the output, it was melting from the heat. Yeah, no, I checked my cables and everything, and it was going pretty fine. I don't know if it was like the cable or the outlet itself, that is like messed up or whatnot, you know? So I was a little worried about that. Really, like worried of like what was going on, but I'm glad that things are going well. Flashback time says,
She said the line. She said the funny line from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle that she says all the time.
True. Also, Rudy Biggin says, dude, top eating after that stuff like that's insane. I could never. Yeah, like I said, as someone that is like a very emotional person, right? I don't think I would have been able to do it. However, I did go on like a 15 or 16 like win streak on like uni net play when I was like at my lowest depressive state, and I'm like, why is it every time I'm so depressed and when I play a fighting game suddenly I'm doing well? Oh fuck, it's them. They're tweaking out on the fentanyl. Look at them.
You know what this calls for?
That's true. And I say, hey, yay, 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 hey, yay, yay. I said, hey, what's going on? I don't sing. Hello, everybody. That's one of my many redeems on my Twitch. Be sure to use those. I put a lot of work and effort into these. But yeah, look at Tails and Sonic. They're tweaking off the fentanyl. Look at him. They're tweaking off the fentanyl. God. Sonic, why are you tweaking like this? Sonic tweaking off the fentanyl.
Crap, 1 month from today, the Patapon remasters come out.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I'm sorry.
Let me see. They doing the Fentley, nah.
Or are we talking about like the 1-to-1 remaster, or are we talking like the one with the 3D graphics?
What 3D graphics?
Oh, that one leaked. They're working on a new Patapon game, and it looks terrible.
I thought that those were confirmed to be just assets for that next level thing, because like didn't we see those 3D assets getting used like during one of their state of plays?
I have no idea.
I don't think that was the game. I think those are just advertising assets because they're.
I hope not.
Let me go ahead and read.
No IP development, meaning it's for development for the thing. I assume.
Also, Gank, I see that you put hair on the screen.
Oh, this isn't what you're after.
Also,
we're talking about this, right? Like this.
Also, Shadow. Shadow says never meet your heroes. True! Also, very random thought. I saw the Adult Swim Smiling Friends like season 4 and 5 like image, and that picture of Charlie is just how I look whenever I wake up in the morning.
He was there when the Master Emerald shattered.
Yeah, I love that image of Charlie. I might make this my new profile picture, maybe.
I have no idea about that. I only fuck with the 2D art.
Oh yeah, it does not look good. It makes me sad.
But like I said, I swear we saw those used for like advertising in either State of Play, or I think it may have been for that extra level, or that hidden level show.
Who knows?
But like when I was watching Patapon, bro,
and then I just think of like, yeah,
one of my comfort franchises. I can't wait for Rataton whenever it gets a date.
Yeah, that
is gonna be cool. Gears of War's cover art on the PS5 looks fucking cursed. Like a lot of my comfort games are now going multi-platform, and it's so funny.
Oh, I just had something very
funny. I know
funny.
It's weird to say Gears of War is a comfort game, but whatever.
That's all good. Also, Turbog, here's something very funny that happened. Or almost happened. I almost died at Gamma again, but for a completely different reason.
God damn it.
So like I said, my PC shut itself off, and I was like, wow, during this cutscene, I'm gonna look at Event Viewer and see what the fuck happened to my PC. And then I just got hit with a fucking Spidey senses. My Spidey sense kicked in. I was like, wait, no, not again. No, I was looking at my fucking Event Viewer. I just don't want my PC to fucking die. Man, bro was just standing there. Bro was just standing there.
Menacingly.
Menacingly. Look at that.
We were recording that in Earthworm's chat yesterday while we were just playing some Tribe in Marvel 3. And
Yeah.
God, I always think of the weird, like, I think it's probably the highest pitched scream that Tom Kenny ever did. The Maniacs in the mailbox. That scream he does.
Yeah.
I know something that
one of the funniest one of the funniest things for sure is like I wonder Blackfeather's Shadow might be here still watching, but like I remember specifically how me and my friend Russ met him. Is that me and Russ were just like yelling fucking SpongeBob quotes at during C Otaku, and then Feather goes, "Hey, I'm hearing SpongeBob quotes, so I'm gonna hang out with you guys for a bit," and that's how we made a friend.
Autism attracts autism.
It's funny. It's really funny. Like, if you want to make a friend, just yell SpongeBob quotes in a fighting game tournament, and you'll get some people that are cool people, by the way. Cool people. And then they're going to hear that, and they're going to be like, I'm going to hang out with you guys for a bit. So now, let's go ahead and... this is where the monkey destruction device is, I believe. I think there's the... Yeah.
What did Eggman mean by this?
Yeah, what does he mean by that? That's fucked up, Eggman. There we go.
Dude,
Got the shovel claw.
Nick All-Star
Now
Brawl
you can dig through
exists.
dirt and stone.
It
Press the
does.
jump and
I
action
actually,
buttons
I will say
simultaneously.
this is gonna sound crazy. I actually really do enjoy Nick All-Star Brawl. I haven't played 2 though, but I actually unironically enjoyed the first game though.
2 is very fucking good.
I enjoyed it very much. I forgot how to dig again here.
Just look at the instructions.
Enclosed instruction books.
The enclosed instruction book.
I've got to find.
Oh, it's like
the Master Emerald.
isn't it like jump in your attack and like whatever X would be bound to?
No,
Wait,
I'm
what is he
clicking
trying to
on
do? I'm not paying attention.
I'm trying to
Trying to
dig,
dig.
but for some reason I'm not like digging.
Isn't it? It's A and B at the same time, right?
Is it A and B? Oh, okay. Yeah,
Streamer being stinky.
I am being stinky. But now I got the monkey destruction switch. The most like I don't.
That Eggman created that bullshit for one specific purpose. Maybe that monkey bot is like the strongest character in the Sonic universe, and we never got to meet it.
Yeah. Oh, so let me yeah, Nick also Ball exists. Stopping by and say hi before I go to bed. Remember, Knuckles doesn't chuckle, says Garen. True. That is very true. Also, Studios, MDR Studios says, at least we can still play it, unlike multiverses. Yeah. That game is still kind of incredible of how bad it went. Because
Yeah.
It had it so good. All they had to do was like not fuck it up, and they fucked it up.
like the thing you gotta realize is that multiverses is multiverses, that game
Worlds are sometimes found under
has
That's
a
good,
lot
right?
of
Usually game
potential, and
development
there's just so many
class.
good ideas with the thought of a free-to-play platform fighting cross-platform video game with Warner Brother characters. Like what? Like that just sounds really good on paper.
It
Like
sells
what?
itself.
Yeah, like it's such a great concept on paper. Like you had to like you had to be fucking stupid. Like, you have to be a fucking idiot for that to fail. I'm not even joking. Like, it seems so impossible to fuck that up. Like, you have all that on top of Warner Brothers IP.
Found a way.
And apparently other, like, IP holders for other characters were actually down with it. Like, I think SpongeBob was gonna be in that, I heard.
That's SpongeBob with, like, the Hulk and stuff.
Like,
No, it's Hulk Hogan.
like, there was, like, a bunch of shit that was gonna be
No way
part of that game.
would like the Hulk in there.
Like, there was a bunch of shit that that game was going to have, and on top of just, like, it just seemed like a great idea, but they fucked it up. This is the multiverse is fucking up is something I would want to be in history books, not history books, but like in a textbook setting, kind of like
it's gonna be in like game seminars of like how not to fucking like support your, how not to fucking run your game post launch.
Yeah, and I can give an example for something like a real life example. Gaia Online. That game's economy got fucked so bad, it's actually in like high-end academic books on, you know, the economy, like economic books. And there's even sections of how not to run or do an online economy or an online digital economy. And Gaia Online was actually an example in those books.
Oh yeah, it's an example of hyperinflation.
Yes, like they actually use Gaia Online as an example, and I'm like, that would be perfect for multiverses on how to fuck up a $1 million, multi-billion dollar like idea. Like, how can you fumble that fucking hard? Like, that is insane. But yeah, multiverses, that game's just kind of an anomaly to me of just
Another
fucking
tax write-off for Zaslav's pocket.
just
Unfortunately.
just great idea on
How can
paper.
somebody be so outwardly fucking greedy without people wanting, you know, some of the executives even on his table not wanting to get him the fuck out of there, because it's clear he's literally just there for money. Like, he is not there for the benefit of the company.
He's there to milk the IPs and then sell them off when they stop being valuable.
Exactly.
It's a popular thing that businesses do all the time, where they find a business, suck out all of its money, and then leave it to die.
But it seems like he's the only one benefiting. Like there would be at least somebody on his like fucking board of directors that's just like, this is actually really fucked up. Maybe we should actually try to make our consumers happy.
Where's that last emerald? Because I've been flying around scanning everywhere. Also, hello, Lifeless says hello, and then Alive to Die says, you do the thing, you do it right, don't fuck it up, and it works. Quote by JonTron. Yeah, like I said, it's just that incredible that it messed up that bad. And the crazy part is too is that they had them in their hands because people enjoyed the beta. That's even crazier too.
The beta was fun.
Like, they had a fun video game already, and then they fucked it up. Like,
But it didn't. But you don't understand. It didn't appeal to the casual consumer. We have to make it more like Fortnite. We have to make it more like fucking Overwatch for some goddamn reason. We gotta make it dumb.
Like, it's incredible. It's incredible just how much it fucking flopped.
I think the problem with Multiverses is that it really didn't know what it wanted to be.
Yeah, but yeah, that's kind of just how I feel about Multiverses as a whole. Like with all that stuff happening, I'm like, how did that fail?
Yo, this is Twitch
I don't get
in
it.
a minute, so stay tuned, okay?
Like,
thank you.
How the hell did that fail? That's kind of like, it shouldn't fail, but it did. That's crazy.
Apparently, the only thing that Zaslav cares about is the fucking Sopranos, and I really think that that's fucking foreshadowing.
All right, let me go ahead and read more of the. Let me go ahead and read more of the game. Krem says, "Low key, glad the game is dead." Whoa, yo.
Dude came out here just to say crack watch. That's fucking funny.
Shadow also says, "I remember when they had slowed down the gameplay when it came back. Like, why would you make it even slower?" Yeah, it's really weird. It's kind
that
of
was something to like turn me off and like wanted to try it.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude! Don't forget the massive downside that happened when they slowed it down because there was so much hit stun. like they already made Iron Giant, who was already good, way better, because he could literally, instead of just picking you up and carrying you off at high percent because you can't break out of his cargo throw, what if he just literally has the knockback to just throw, just stun lock you into the blast zone?
Yeah.
They made a good character already bonkers.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's not gonna happen, buddy.
That's not gonna happen, buddy. Also,
The way he said it, why is he? I always love how he turns into fucking. He turns like New Yorkin for like 1 second. That's not gonna happen, buddy.
Oh no! Also, let me read more. Studio says at least I had fun while it lasted. Yeah, I can tell you that. Well, not me. I haven't really played Multiverses, but I can understand that. That was me with Little Big Planet when playing online. I feel you.
I had a lot of fun during the like first release of it, but then like you could just kind of tell that they were openly starting to be like, they're having fun. Nah, man, we can't be having that. We can't be having fun. Like the second people actually started to form a competitive community for that, fucking Zaslav and his cronies literally did like fucking Facade, and they were just like, we'll be fine, you can just go.
Smooth move, knucklehead.
Smooth move, knucklehead.
If you have any fun with any other products that's not actively generating them passive income, they fucking hate you.
Yeah. Also,
if they can't write it off for tax purposes, they fucking hate you.
Also, let me go ahead and read more of the chat. Actually, no, so Twitch ad is still happening. But yeah, no, the beta won the award. Yeah, that's the crazy part, too.
It got nominated again. Bring him, John.
I will say this. A lot of people keep saying, like, man, sad that Under Night didn't get nominated. I said two things. I'm like, number one, that current patch sucks dick. Well, during that time, I was like, that Azuki patch sucked dick. I wouldn't even nominate it. So I'm glad. But number two,
Baba Booey.
Also, Ego Tip 2 followed. Thank you very much for the follow Ego Tip 2. We have lots of fun stuff going on here in these streams. I play lots of video games. I have lots of redeems and all that stuff, and I have multiple social media stuff as well. So
they are here because of me, arcade. They know what's in store. They've seen it all.
That's not ominous at all.
Also, yeah, no, another thing too as well is that, you know, I'm like, you know, seeing Multiverses on there and then Tekken 8 on there. God, if I was a Tekken 8 fan.
That was right before season 2.
Yeah.
Man, these poor fucks didn't know what they were getting into.
Like if I was a Tekken 8 fan, and then like if Multiverses won that award, I would have like ended. that would have been fucking crazy. Also, hi Josh, how you doing?
Hello. I'm doing good.
I'm playing some Sonic, and I'm waiting for Chaos 4 to peek his fucking head open. There you go.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there you are. And I'm also multitasking the fuck out of everything. Looking at my YouTube stream, my Twitch stream, and playing the video game while talking to multiple people. I don't know how other people do it. I don't know how I'm able to do it, but it's working.
Do it all the time. Like, Zoomers do it all the time. Why the fuck do you think, like, the Family Guy funny moments or Subway Surfers is so popular?
It's also really funny.
Gotta have simulation distractions while you do this kind of shit.
You need the short form content slop.
Exactly. Oh, dude, oh my god, I might experiment with that for my stream. Fucking, like, a redeem that just turns it into Subway Surfers.
Yeah. Also, let me read.
I looked away for a split second and he fucking died. What happened?
Oh, I killed him.
Chaos 5.
Let me go ahead and read the chat. Multiverses was an alright game, and it was